Hello guys, Brandon Carey here, and today we are going to get started and continue our campaign in Halo 4. When we last left off, we met the big bad, the Didact.
A topographical scan of the area shows a break in the foliage north of here. Should be big enough to bring in a dropship for evac.
And we also met these humans who are with forget what the big they more or less came here looking for us. And now they're trapped here, and the big bad is doing the big baddie thing. More Protheans. We got more Protheans. Alright, this doesn't have a lot of ammo, so let's... Nope, that's also not a lot of ammo. I guess we are using you. So let us go with this. The AR and the light shot. Infinity is being overrun. Wait. There's no one here. No one's being overrun. There's the overrunness. Down you go. Auto sentry. That sounds like a power that might be useful if I didn't have
Chief,
predator vision.
We're getting reports of friendlies pinned down near your position. Can you assist?
I guess.
Commander, this is Cortana. We're on our way.
Doing some good headshots. It's nice when they stand still so you can headshot them easily. Oh, a hologram. That's not a gun. Who else is here? I think we've made our point. Alright then.
Turrets! Find some cover!
I mean, this is a fight. decent gun. Oh, hi.
These teams won't last for long out here. Finding an LZ should be our top priority.
Bye. At least now we have plenty of light cycle
The
ammo.
Marines got trapped trying to get through these doors. Look for an interface.
Poor Marines.
These doors open into a cave system with a space large enough for an LZ. Hold them off long enough for me to open the doors.
Okay, one of these fights okay. Just like in the Halo Reach around. There's a turret there, and I see it, but kinda in a precarious place, so I can't really use it. I do see the turret, though, in case anyone wants to comment on me not using it. I do see it, but they are kinda close. I can't use my predator vision while I have a turret on. Why my motion tracker, it looks like. There we go. Now we got it. Now we are cooking with gasoline.
Cortana, how close are we?
Calm down. Are we good?
Got it. Passageways unlocked. Come and get me.
Did not mean to detach the turret, but we're gonna need more. It's not a lot of guns. Okay, where is the turret I just attached? Never mind. This is not important.
I'm sorry about back there. That hatch's security was more difficult than I expected.
It's all right.
It's not all right. Nothing about it is all right.
She's losing her mind.
Knight! Wait, what's he doing?
Covenant?
They're working with the Prometheans?
Hey, I got some Covenant weapons I'm getting. That'll be nice to have. I missed you, baby. Not the Covenant, the carbine. Oh, shotty. Okay, so you revived them. I see. Die. Let's get some of these. Release the suppressor. Wow, their grenades are functionally worthless. The, progenitor grenades. The protein grenades. They are really useless. Oh, I forgot how these sound.
I'm shocked how quickly the Didact has unified these covenants.
I'm dead. Alright, let's see if we can handle that better. This time...
These doors open into a cave system with a space large enough for an LZ. Hold them off.
Oh, are you kidding?
Open the doors.
You know, Halo once is a game with good checkpointing. This ain't it, Chief. Alright. You know, one day I'll remember how to detach the turret, or detach from a turret without detaching the turret itself. One day.
Cortana,
All
how
right.
close are we?
You do your job and I'll do mine, okay?
Heavy suppressive fire.
Got it. Passageway's unlocked. Come and get me.
All right. Out we go. Open the door, please.
Sorry about back there. That hatch of security was more difficult than I expected.
It's all right.
It's not all right. Nothing about it is all right.
She's going crazy.
Knight! Wait, what's he doing?
Covenant?
They're working with the Prometheans?
these tools. This.
I'm shocked how quickly the Didact has unified these Covenant.
Wait, where did you go, buddy? Where'd you go? Alright, now it's time for me to also go railgun. I mean, if I had guns to use, that might matter. Fuck off. All right, let's do this. Come on. Well, I guess this works. Now we got a checkpoint. Okay, you can't be serious. Come on. Okay. Let's do this.
Cortana to Lasky. LZ is secured.
Roger that, Cortana. I'll give you the coordinates. Mayday! Mayday! Code red! Hostile elements attempting to gain entrance to the Infinity Bridge. They're outside the hatch! Doors breached! Doors breached!
Uh-oh.
Units return to Infinity immediately. That's an order. Chief, I'm redirecting the Spartan force to Rally Point Alpha Sierra Foxtrot. Until we catch up, you have tactical command of the forward assault force. Rendezvous with those men and take back that ship.
Yes, sir.
Good luck, Chief. Lasky out.
I guess let's finish this part and we'll move on to the next section of the game.
This is Pelican 595. We have the Chief on board and are outbound for Rally Point Alpha.
We have the Master Chef aboard.
Acknowledging contact.
Weapons free, Chief. Let him have it!
Alright, we got new weapons. Alright. Let's do this. Okay.
We're good to go, Chief. Let's show these Spartans how it's done.
Hey, stop shooting me, ally. Some allies you are.
17 Lasky. We're touching down just north of your position. Proceed to starboard hangar 2-19 and we'll link up with you there.
Bye-bye, Covey. Bye-bye, Covey. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Stop shooting me. There, now you'll stop shooting me, because you're dead. Fucking annoying. Alright. This is how you destroy the Covenant vehicles. I swear if the person in my gunning seat starts shooting at me, there will be hell to pay. Alright. It's another group of bastards down that I don't need to worry about. Fly. Fly high, my little grunts. Fly high and know the meaning of true fear. I have not met a scorpion level I didn't like. This vehicle is a blast to play.
Commander, the hangar bay doors are sealed tight.
Point blank. And the period. Almost there to our next objective, which I'm not entirely sure what it is. The dialect is probably up to something. The question is, what is the dialect doing? god, this is fun.
Master Chief, this is Captain Del Rio. Lasky just radioed. You picked a hell of a time to rejoin us.
Sir, what's our status?
That satellite took down the ship's defenses and is extracting data from the ship's mainframes as we speak.
Can we break the connection?
Main point of contact's on the ship's upper hull. The fastest route is through the maintenance causeway. There's a Mantis docked inside the door. Take it. You'll need the extra firepower.
I'm not sure how I feel about the performances on the guys doing the the faces talking to us on our comms. I don't think I actually need that. I don't want to see their faces. If I'm being honest, I don't actually want to see their faces. I'd rather them just be voices. Because the faces don't look particularly great. They look fine. They look pretty. They get good for the generation. But they. It's one more thing to think about that I don't want to think about. Oh, it's the aliens suit. I guess we're doing this.
The hatch to the maintenance causeway is jammed. Let's do something about it.
Hopefully. I'm hoping this is more fun to pilot than the Scorpion, because if it's not, they're gonna regret taking me out of the Scorpion to give me this. So far so good. Oh, it's a ground pound. Oh, that rips through shields. Okay. So that's just a ground pound. Just mean overload hydraulics just means ground pound. Just say press B to ground pound.
Didact linked in from the outer deck. That's where we want to be.
Nice try. Oh, this is pretty fun, actually. Like, this... I can see why they would, put this after the Scorpion. Kind of, like, show off their new baby. It's a good baby. It feels good. This feels good to play. Like, I don't feel like I am... Like, my experience is made worse for having done this. Like, the Scorpion and this are comparable. That feels pretty good. This feels good to play. And to maneuver. Nice try, Grunty. Alright. High ground is not worth it. That's gonna kill shit. Alright. Let's do the dance. Do the Metal Gear Mantis dances. Technical finish.
We're on it, Commander. Cortana
Critical
out.
hit. Oh, okay. Do the mantis dances. Do the mantis dances.
I see the jammers. 3 of them. Shoot them down.
Oh, that's the jammers.
First jammer disabled. That's 2.
Alrighty. And that is the 3rd jammer.
That's it. Jammers neutralized.
I'll send a message. Oh, hi. Hi, traveler. Please let me get my shield back.
Didact's not letting go without a fight.
It'd be nice if I had a cover to hide behind for all this fucking shit coming at me. Oh my god, you fucking grunt. Die. You die too! Bye. Were it so easy. I don't know what that achievement means.
I'm off. Just a few more minutes.
No one likes hold 'em off levels. Alright. So far, so good, though. Oh. Not so good. There we go.
It's done.
Captain Del Rio to Sierra 117. The MAC network's reading operational, but our EM relays are malfunctioning. You'll have to initiate the link manually.
Whatever, bro. Just turn on your machine. Is there a sci-fi game that hasn't referenced this the aliens back at some point? That was a level.
What I want to know, people, is where the hell did those things come from?
It's possible that they're native to Requiem, or whatever counts as native for a Forerunner AI.
We've never seen this type of offensive reaction from any of the other installations.
Other installations?
Mr. Lasky.
Infinity's mission has been to locate the remaining Halo rings, and establish permanent bases to study them for decommission. We got locations up and running around installations 5 and 3, but lately they've run into some setbacks.
A science team got zapped excavating a Forerunner artifact. This sensor data is all that was left.
Interesting. These symbols are a derivation of the Forerunner glyph system.
And our geeks managed to pull some
Okay.
coordinates. I'll give you 3 guesses where it led.
Here.
Sir, Gypsy Company is prepped and ready to roll on your orders.
Romani.
Bomber.
Not Gypsy. Don't say that.
Mr. Lasky, you take point. I want boots on the ground in 60.
Captain,
This is a first contact scenario, Master Chief. Priority is to free Infinity from Requiem's gravity well and file a threat assessment back at FleetCom.
You mean we're leaving?
sir, Infinity drove the Didact back. He's vulnerable.
He isn't the only one. You know, I think you, of all people, would appreciate the benefit of living to fight another day.
Is he disrespecting the Master Chief? Are you out of your mind? I don't even know who this guy is, actually. I don't know who he is at all. I'm guessing Halo Wars takes place in that 5-year period, which is why
Infinity
I was recommended to play it. Romani, stop saying the G word.
The corridor to the gravity well is blocked by a network of particle cannons. Infinity's shields are still down. Open the lane for us to move up and provide air support.
Captain, what's Force Recon's assessment of the terrain?
I know you've been off the field for a while, Master Chief, but this is a blow-through op. Sending in a recon would just slow us down. Telemetry indicates the particle cannons are being controlled from a command post.
You would
southwest of
think
our
if the
position.
Master Chief asked you a
Roll
question,
on that
you would
target
not give him
and
shit.
neutralize those
I already don't
cannons.
like this guy. This guy needs to die.
We'll meet on the other side and take the gravity
Well,
well.
no. This guy really needs to get his ego
Infinity out.
dealt with at some point.
I don't know about you, but I usually like a little more intel with my intel.
We'll make it work.
Chief, Spartan Sarah Palmer in Infinity CIC. Commander Lasky's waiting for you on the Mammoth.
On our way.
I'm sure he is.
Well, someone's overcompensating.
Papa Foxtrot 766 to Spartan Palmer. We're finally in the air.
Okay, so I gotta climb up and talk to this dude. Shouldn't you be in the ship?
Chief. Unfortunately for us, we've got to manually bring down a couple of particle cannons before we can get to the command post.
Chief, Palmer again. The Mammoth's got jetpacks on board. If I were down there, I'd want one.
Okay. I guess we'll obtain a jetpack then. Where's the jetpacks? You gonna let me know where the jetpacks are, or just okay? I'll find them. Or the designer, I probably put them right next to the guy. So let's see if that actually. checks out. No. If you're gonna tell me about jetpacks, they need to kind of be right where you think I will be when you tell me about them. Otherwise, I'm not gonna find. Okay, are these jetpacks? Okay, these are jetpacks.
Gypsy Company, this is Captain Del Rio. The board is green. Let's shut down that gravity well so we can go home. Good hunting. Infinity out. Okay, Gypsy, time to work for it. Let's shake some dirt.
Please stop calling yourselves that. Holy shit.
Captain Del Rio, targeting Pelicans are in position near the particle cannons, waiting for the Mammoth's mini-mac to take them out.
Here we go.
666, lose some altitude. You're inside the kill box.
Almost got target lock. Just a little more.
Oh, they're dead.
Pelican, fall back.
Bye.
Infinity, Pelican's down! Get to the crash site and retrieve that target designator, Gypsy. You've got no chance of clearing those guns without it. All teams, we've got Covenant squads digging in on the ridgeline. Weapons free, people!
Wow, these guys seem fucking inept. Oh, full damage, huh? Oh, okay. What the fuck is with this jetpack? This is actually useless.
Mammoth's just about in range.
There's Gypsy 7's Pelican out in the muck. Anyone still alive?
Fucking god.
We're here! We're alive!
Oh.
We've got the target designator.
I'll get to them and retrieve the designator.
Eyes up, Gypsy! Dropships on approach!
Right, Oh, did I just get hit by friendly fire? Did I just get killed by friendly fire?
Eyes up, Gypsy! Dropships on approach!
Oh, that wasn't friendly fire then. That was a sniper. Alright. Can I not get stuck, please? Can I please not get stuck? Please.
chute down. Target acquired. Railgun reloading.
Target suppressed. Nicely done, Chief. Gypsy Company, this stream's bad news. We can bridge it with the mammoth. Cross through the center to the other side.
There we go. Now we've got something worth playing around with. Really? Okay. Oh, fuck off! What the hell? Oh, okay.
More Covenant.
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what the Didact deal is, or why we're, why we're here. I'll be honest, I don't really understand what's going on with the story of this game, and I was warned that was a distinct possibility, so to some degree that is my fault. But considering that this is supposed to be a Halo game, I'm gonna just say that it's not entirely my fault, because the story should be fairly clear. Like, part of the strength of the first 3 Halo games in the trilogy, even ODST and Reach, is that you don't like there's not a whole lot of confusion about what's going on and why. Like, that was part of what made those like the stories. I'm not gonna say they were Shakespeare, but they were good. And so when I'm trying to follow what's going on and I'm not really able to, that speaks more of the game at that point, because this is a Halo story. It really shouldn't be too complex. This shouldn't be hard to comprehend. Also, like, aren't there people up there? What the fuck are you doing? Aside from throwing grenades at me, apparently. Don't you guys have, like, guns and shit to support us with? Hopefully they catch up automatically.
Force field, barricading the far side of this canyon. I'm seeing 3 power sources. Shut them down so the mammoth can move through.
My turret! I wonder if I can go through here. Okay. Solves that problem pretty handedly. Making progress. To be honest, the best way to take care of this raid is probably to just go past it once I've thinned out the herd a little bit. Can probably, once I take care of some of these more mobile units, the raid I can probably ignore. Right, and yes, there we go. Now you fall. Now we can take care of this platform as well. That's a human grenade. Right. And objective complete. Run like hell.
Mammoth holding position. Whenever you're ready to proceed, Chief.
Alright. Ignore this wraith pretty much entirely. And keep moving, keep grooving.
Gypsy Company moving out.
Stop calling it that. That's literally racist. Hey, Wheels of Steel. Thank you for the redeem. Get a little stretch. Carpal tunnel stretch. Not a bad idea, actually, after an hour streaming. Return to the battlefield? Oh, this is the detour. What's the main path? Where are we going? Where are we going, guys? What's our objective? And we need... Is there like a... Oh. Oh, okay.
Target acquired.
Sounds good.
Well, that takes care of that problem.
All units, unidentified Covenant vehicle incoming. Mammoth's hit. Forward traction offline. Primary power controls offline. That's unavailable, sir.
The Mammoth won't last long out in the open like that. We'll have to find a way to keep the Covenant off them.
I'm not related to a Charky, no, but we are friends. We're close friends. But I can see why you would think that. We're actually not related at all by blood. We have been friends for what feels like forever, years.
Unidentified Covenant vehicle incoming.
With this Warthog, I'll actually get some better firepower. Or I'll just die. That works too.
Mammoth won't last long out in the open like that. We'll have to find a way to keep the Covenant off them.
Help if you actually shot the guys. Thank you. Thank you, friend. One more shot. Go on. There we go.
Reinforcements. Hold them off.
We seem like brothers because we've been friends for at least 5 or 6 years now. Actually, no, more like 7 years. So we are... No, wait. It's been longer than that. It might have been even over a decade at this point. And we hang out a lot. We hang out a lot. Not in person, because he's in a different state than I am, but online. We hang out every Friday, more or less, with some of our other friends, and just hang out, just chill. Oh, okay, I had to go up.
Ship's settling in over the mesa. There's a grav lift into the belly of that ship. Time it right, and we should be able to ride it inside.
Just like in the earlier Halo games. Fuck. I think Chris was like into Brony before, like just like you got him ready just as you were meeting up, as we started meeting. It's either that or like just before. It's hard to remember. The timeline is a little hazy in my head. But I was in college at the time, and I haven't been in college in 5 years, so somewhere between 7 and 8. Yeah, have to be right. Fuck, I don't remember the exact time you met. It's been too long. I have to see how far back the Texture Pop podcast goes. It's the one that we used to do together. Right now, we got some more Covenant to fight for reasons I'm not entirely unclear. I'm not entirely clear about what their reasons are. Like, I genuinely don't know what the Covenant are doing here. They seem so ancillary to what's going on in the actual story. Like, I genuinely, like, I don't know why we're fighting Covenant. It's not been explained to us yet. Pardon me. Alright, what am I neutralizing? This thing? What am I neutralizing, guys? Oh, you joined the Bernies by accident? Interesting. What do you mean by that? Alright, so what is keeping this aloft? Oh.
That did it! Time to make an exit.
Oh. There we go. I got that jetpack. Maybe a gun over here I can take, right? Because this is running a little low on bullets. Load my carbine too. Are you fixed yet?
Thanks, Chief. It was getting a bit dicey there for a minute.
Thank you.
All
You're welcome.
hands form up on us. Lasky, this is Infinity. Status. Mammoth's in pretty bad shape, sir. She'll make it to the objective, as long as nobody starts throwing rocks at us.
Not a chance we can take. I'm sending teams out to pull some of their fire off you, so you can make it to the gravity well.
Roger that, sir. Gypsy, let's move.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
Shadow Company, Castle Company. Put some pressure on those other particle cannons.
I was never into the Brony fandom personally, but I know enough people who were that I don't have a problem with them. Like, Bronies are cool. Although, from what I can understand, the Brony fan is a Nazi problem that they haven't really dealt with yet. I guess we have to talk to the boys up there for reasons. So sure. Oh, we're moving now. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Oh. I'll take that. No, I won't take that, actually. Take yours? Nah, still not worth it. I'm not being rifle back.
Okay, folks. Terrain's too rough around these tributaries. Assault force, back on the Mammoth. Anyone not on board is getting left behind. Alright, sealing her up. Mammoth is mobile.
Let's keep moving. Keep grooving.
They don't care about you! They replaced you! Blast it!
It's okay.
How? How is this okay? How is putting you at risk because I can't hold it together okay?
She's going crazy.
you even understand what rampancy is? Really? We don't just shut down. Our cognitive processes begin dividing exponentially according to our total knowledge base. We literally think ourselves to death.
You know I won't let that happen.
And if it happens anyway?
Aw, poor Cortana. She's getting a little up there in her age, and it's...
Go, Commander.
Is this supposed to be like a Alzheimer's or a dementia metaphor?
The command post for the particle cannons is through that trench.
Sir, I can move faster alone.
See you back on Infinity, Commander.
Lasky out.
Yeah, I wonder what it would be like to play this game if you knew someone who suffered from like a mental disorder. Hey, Cody. Because it seems very much like they're going for that kind of metaphor with Cortana. Is Lesky someone from Halo Wars? If I had, it sounds like he is.
Heads up.
I'm a bad video gamer. Yes, Lasky seems cool. His Commander Dario seems like a pain in the ass. Oh, okay. Yeah, but Dario seems like a pain in the fucking ass.
Heads up.
Like, it's clear you're not supposed to lick Dario, so I guess it's fine, but, like... It's... like... Master Chief is a walking war crime, but he is also a literal hero. Show some respect. And understand that, like, he's not trying to usurp you. He's trying to make you a better... He's trying to ask you questions that'll help him in the mission. Even though he is a literal war crime. Like, Master Chief is a walking war crime. Never forget that Master Chief is a walking war crime. Sure. Oh, actually, what we will do is we'll use these last few bullets here. See if anything else needs to get snipped. Oh, hi. Snip. Snip, snip. Now we all good. Nice try. Oh. Sniper's up there, too. That is okay. We can adjust to focus down this problem. Snipers don't get up close, they just die that way. I see more of you. There. 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 It's definitely a baddie there. Oh, there's a shield in front. Okay, I gotcha. walk around. Oh, he's gonna just coward out. I see you there, coward. No longer see you there, coward. Don't drop your shield like an idiot. Oh, storm rifle. What does this do? Oh. Oh, it's that gun. This is a good gun. Of course, he put a grenade just as I was approaching. That's a lot of grenades. Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm not entirely sure I follow the story thus far with the Didact, and the Prometheans and all of this. And I guess, again, like on some level, that is on me for not playing the RTS games I had no interest in, but I'm going to choose to blame the game instead for not explaining its plot in the story, or in the game. Oh. Hey, it's the Protheans. Get it. God, why do these weapons all sound terrible? Oh, Halo Wars takes place after Halo, or during and after Halo 5. Okay. And does Halo Wars 1 take, or Halo Wars 2 take place during that? Does Halo Wars 1 take place before this game then? Oh. Oh, then it takes place before Reach? So literally this is the game that, so literally, like, the time this game comes out, this is the farthest in the timeline. This is the Metal Gear Solid 4 of Halo. Yeah, so this game introduced the Protheans. Alright, we'll take the suppressor, because this is a decent weapon. Not a great one, but a decent one. I actually don't like this weapon that much. The more I use it, the less I like it. Honestly, a lot of the Promethean weapons aren't great. Like, the light rifle is the one that I have enjoyed the most, but I don't like any of the Promethean weapons. Not really. Not really. They are fine, but they are not. The Covenant weapons are much more interesting. They are much more interesting. Oh, speaking of light rifles, give it to me. There we go. Oh, they got improved in Halo 5. That's good to know. If it ever comes to PC, we might consider doing it. But it's just in this game, the human and Covenant weapons are just better. They're just better. I'm not entirely sure what Didact is actually supposed to do, like what his goal is. do not like that you can biotic charge. Auto sentry did nothing when I tried it last time, so no. Oh. I'll take your weapon though. You got a beam rifle, right? Right? Did it drop down here? Yeah, it dropped down here. No, it didn't drop down here. Alright. Fucking biotic charge and looking ass. Get over here. There we go. There. Oh, don't you have enough? Haven't you had enough yet? Where are you coming from? Are they infinite? They had to be infinite. I'm just gonna fucking go for it.
Cortana to infinity. We're entering the Forerunner structure.
No, infinite. Okay, they weren't infinite, then they weren't worth fighting then.
Breaking up, but coordinates received, Infinity.
Oh, hi. Friendly droid. I guess we're going this way.
This elevator should take us directly to the coordinates Infinity provided. Almost like those Sentinels wanted us to get the particle cannons offline.
This could be a trap.
You say that like there's a second possibility?
Yeah, probably. But we're a video game protagonist, so we walk right into traps without thinking about it. That's just what we do. This ain't Halo Infinite. I like that, Cody. I like that a lot. I'm gonna be curious about Halo Infinite when it comes out, because I don't. Again, I said it last week. I'll say it again. I don't envy 343, because having to pick up Halo where Bungie left off is such a Herculean task. It's such a Herculean task that I... Oh, I forgot. Do I still have sprint, right? What? Yeah, I forgot that I have sprint. I need to start using that more often.
We've reached the coordinates. This looks like the place.
They aren't killing me yet, so we'll see. Yeah, honestly, like, the thing is, like, this game's not bad. It's good. It's just, it's the Dark Souls 2 problem, where if you ignore all the old Halo games, this would be a game that could and should stand on its own. But because it's in the Halo canon, it's judged to those standards, which are higher than most other games. It's the Dark Souls 2 problem, all over again.
Cortana. Cortana.
I'm also seeing a problem where Master Chief's voice doesn't seem like suited to... This might be deliberate because he knows his part in conditioning, but he doesn't really show emotions when he's trying to express them. I don't know how intentional that is, but like you can tell the actor was trying to put emotion in, but he's still doing the Chief voice. The Chief voice is kind of not emotionless, but very like monotone, or very like matter of fact in how he talks. I don't know what my objective is. I guess we're leaving. Right, like, and I get that might like be part of the performance that he has to be somewhat like inhuman and detached, because that's, as a character, he's genetically engineered to not have those, or like, he's brought up in a way that suppresses those like emotional impulses. But when you're trying to show concern for other people, it just comes off as like awkward in the performance, and I'm having difficulty. Like, because I don't know what I would do in that if I was in the voice directing booth. Because that's a hard balance to toe. And also, yes, that's exactly it, Cody. Like, Chief doesn't talk. And when he talks, he says exactly what he needs to say, and then no more. And so, like, hearing him speak very often, the way he does in this game, it's odd. It's an odd thing. Not a bad thing, but an odd thing. Something that makes you sit there and like double take a bit more than you would otherwise.
Who are you?
I am what remains of the Forerunner, once known as the Librarian. My memories were retained to assist humanity on their path to the mantle. Though sadly, that plan is now at risk.
Okay.
The Didact is leaving Requiem. Soon.
Your race is ugly. I'm sorry. It just is.
Leaving.
He seeks this.
The composer.
The composer. A device which will allow him to finally contain the greatest enemy ever faced by the Forerunners. You.
Okay.
Mankind spread into the stars with an unexpected, desperate violence. Entire systems fell before the Didact's warrior servants rose to halt the aggression.
Interesting.
When the Didact finally exhausted the humans after a millennia, his sentence was severe. We had no way of knowing that the Forerunners were not your only enemy.
Wait, but you're...
Humanity hadn't been expanding. They were running. Weakened from our conflict, we were no match for the parasite which pursued
Oh,
you.
the Flood. Okay.
The Forerunners made plans for a final great journey. But the Didact refused to yield our mantle of responsibility. He would save all life in the galaxy. At a cost.
Then it's not all
In the
life.
Forerunner's quest for transcendence, the composer had been intended to bridge the organic and digital realms. It would have made us immortal. But its results soured. The stored personalities fragmented, and our attempts to return them to biological states created only abominations.
Which is what the Prometheans are.
Such moral concerns faded from the Didact's attention. The Flood only assimilated living tissue. The composer would provide the Didact his solution and his revenge.
Okay, so if no one...
Prometheans. They're human.
They were only the beginning. He would have encrypted your entire race if we had not removed the composer from his care and imprisoned him here. Reclaim her. When I indexed mankind for repopulation, I hid seeds from the Didact. Seeds which would lead to an eventuality. Your physical evolution. Your combat skin. Even your ancilla, Cortana.
So,
You are the culmination
literally nothing that Halsey
of
made
lifetimes
was...
of planning.
Like, all of that was just pre-planned, preordained. Every single part of it.
Prometheus found us.
Is that really what we're dealing with right now?
Her meddling continues.
All of what Master Chief is just
The gene song I placed within you contains many gifts,
fate,
including an immunity to the composer. But it must be unlocked.
How?
Relinquish your contact essence.
Your evolutionary journey must be accelerated.
Can I defeat the Didact without it?
No.
Then do it.
Prepare.
This takes away a lot of what's cool about Halo lore in a single cutscene. Or a lot of what's interesting to talk about with Halo lore. Wow, that's shocking. I had to process that for a second. Because one of the more interesting moral dilemmas in Halo, the entire franchise, is the Spartans. As I have been somewhat joking, but actually sincerely referring to them as war crimes, because what Halsey did is unforgivable. She took children, kidnapped them, indoctrinated them, and essentially, in essence, disfigured them. To turn them into the ultimate warriors. Super cops. For a fascist dictatorship government. And yet, those very same people were instrumental in humanity's victory against the Covenant in the war. Master Chief in particular being a prime example of that. And so there's this more dilemma of how necessary was that? And does the end justify the means? Does the fact that humanity won the war justify Halsey in retrospect? I come down on no, but I can understand the more dilemma behind that. And how someone might not agree with me. That one scene eliminates that whole discussion entirely. Because suddenly now, it wasn't Halsey's plan. Well, it was. She still did it. But all of that was just a preordained sequence in the genetic memories of humanity. It removes so much agency from so many people, which completely eradicates what makes that a conversation interesting. That is shit. That is some garbage ass shit that it has dropped down on me. And I don't know what they were thinking. That is some bad... That is a bad cutscene. That was just some bullshit I just got dropped on me. Alright, give me my AI. Give me Cortana.
Get out of here.
Elevator, back of the chamber.
I guess we're fighting our way through. And so I guess it's not Halsey's fault because Halsey didn't actually do it. Her genome did. Something in her genome said, no, at this point in time, I must kidnap children and turn them into super soldiers so that humanity can be saved later on, even though I have no knowledge of this at the time. So, like, I guess Halsey's just fine. We're okay with excusing genocide, because it wasn't her, it was the librarian that did it, actually, the entire time. Halsey just thought she was in control. She wasn't, though. So yeah, I guess my instant mitochondria is just gone. I don't have a reason to debate because Halsey clearly Like, clearly it was her genetic destiny to do war crimes. It was in her blood. She had no choice. They better retcon the fuck out of that, because that statement was bad. You say later in the series they retcon this. There's only one game after this, right? Oh, I guess Halo Wars. So 2 games after this. Like... They don't have that much time to retcon this. Like, they only have 2 games, Halo Wars and Halo 5, to do that. And this is the same trilogy. So, like, they're not retconning it later, they're retconning it in the same trilogy. That's... They must have recognized they fucked up.
Chief, what
With the
happened?
librarian.
Your bio readings are all over the map.
It's a long story, but I know what the Didact's after.
I know that part. The librarian filled me in when she snatched me from the system. But what I don't know is what she did to you.
I guess there is the books, but, I think expecting your fans to read the Halo books is a mistake.
Does Infinity have a shot on the gravity well?
Give me this boy. I want this boy.
Captain, what if we can spot the target with the laser designator?
Find the chief coordinates for somewhere with line of sight. I'm ready to see our 017 on sensor. Everyone, form up on the chief.
You know who I miss? I miss Johnson. Well, you see, Kelly, the thing with Kingdom Hearts is there are no books. It's just games. So, like, you can argue, like, that argument doesn't, like, I will make that argument because there is no Kingdom Hearts. There is a Kingdom Hearts manga, but it's a whole different canon. It doesn't count. It literally doesn't count. So yes, I will make that argument as a Kingdom Hearts fan. And they saw the problem with Kingdom Hearts and created a compilation game. And Kingdom Hearts 3 had plot summaries of the other games in it. So no, they didn't expect you to know all that shit. Not by heart. But, by the way, go ahead and tell me about, yes, it's a mobile game, which no one played, and I have the Wikipedia summary for. That part of Kingdom Hearts is a mistake. The mobile game of Kingdom Hearts is a mistake. It's just straight up a mistake. I don't defend the mobile game because the mobile game is like that decision is garbage and like it is not healthy for the canon. That much plot critical information in a fucking mobile game that no one in America can even play. Well, I guess they can play now, but like not many people in Kingdom Hearts. Not many Kingdom Hearts fans are playing a mobile game. I can tell you that because I know a lot of them. There are a lot of those diehard Kingdom Hearts fans out there. They're not playing that mobile game. Butterbuns does not play the mobile game. She has said that much on her YouTube channel. I know Cody hasn't played the mobile game either, and he is a Kingdom Hearts fan. No. I actually don't know if Cody is a Kingdom Hearts fan. As big a Kingdom Hearts fan. No, he is. He plays a ton. He's played all those games. He's played all those games. He's a Kingdom Hearts fan. He's in there.
Shield's weakening. Keep it up.
Whether he wants to be or not, he's in there. I heard that game is grindy as fuck. And no, Kelly, we have not cured our VTuber girlfriend yet. She's still trapped in her helmet, going mad from the thinking. She's getting her AI Alzheimer's or dementia. I'm not sure which metaphor they're going for. She made mission 176 and then said nah. Jesus Christ, how many are there? Fucking fucking hell? Are you talking about Kingdom Hearts mobile game or Naruto the anime?
Infinity, we're at the gravity well.
Then paint that damn target so we can get out of here.
You heard him, Chief. Line up the shot.
There we go. We marked the target. Cool guys never look at explosions, Chief. You're not a cool guy. Not a cool guy. Lame. You're lame. Master Chief is lame. He looked at an explosion. Let everyone know he's lame. He's lame. He's not a cool guy.
Cannot handle that kind of punishment. Not again.
This isn't about us or this ship anymore.
Sir, we've seen what the Didact is capable of. If we let him leave this world, humanity will be at risk.
Look, I understand what you think you saw.
Think?
With all due respect, sir, I know what I saw.
And with all due respect to you, soldier, I'm not willing to jeopardize my ship because of the hallucinations of an aging Spartan and his malfunctioning AI.
Sir, what if he's right?
Nav, as soon as we know we're airtight, I want a course laid into Karenay Station. Come,
wow.
A warning beacon.
What is this point of this character?
I will not allow you to leave this planet!
Cortana.
I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to do that.
Commander Lasky, pursuant to Article 55 of UNSC Regulation 12-14572, I'm ordering you to remove that AI's data chip and retire the time of dispensation.
I don't want
Thank you for following, Gun Packet.
me to.
Remove the chip now, Commander.
Please. I don't want to.
Give me that chip.
He's asking for a beating.
The Didact has to be stopped. If you won't do that, I will.
Take care. Thank you for being here.
I am ordering you to surrender that AI!
No, sir.
He's growing a spine.
Lieutenant, arrest that man!
Captain.
Are you going to try to arrest the Master Chief? He actually tried to order the arrest of the Master Chief. Wow. He looks like a pathetic twerp.
I can give you over 40,000 reasons why I know that sun isn't real. I know it because the emitter's Rayleigh effect is disproportionate to its suggested size. I know it because its stellar cycle is more symmetrical than that of an actual star. But for all that, I'll never actually know if it looks real. If it feels real. Before this is all over, promise me you'll figure out which one of us is the machine.
So what's your plan?
Infinity's tracked the Didact's vessel to a docking structure southeast of here.
Yeah, that is a good line. That's a really good line. It tells you a lot without actually having to say it.
No, I sent down here.
I enjoy when dialogue and expressions do that, when they communicate what they need to communicate without having to actually spell it out right. Probably have a lot of animes that they don't do that when they could and should.
I hope to God you're wrong about that Forerunner.
That's a good line. You say that line says a lot in just a few words. But also, imagine someone, imagine an officer talking to the Master Chief as if they have any actual real authority over him.
Come on, Chief. Take a girl for a ride.
I'm still thinking about Dario trying to arrest Master fucking Chief. Imagine being the soldier who was ordered to arrest
The
Master
Didact
Chief.
used this composer to create the Prometheans from ancient humans. If
You'd
you
have to have
can
balls of
stop
steel to go through with that order.
First, our best bet to stop him is keep him firmly on Requiem.
Hey, over here.
Let's hope Lasky didn't skimp on that pelican.
Arrest this man, pointing to one of the two, like, war crime or no, objectively one of the most the most important and vital heroes humanity has ever had. That is funny.
Initiating pre-flight diagnostics. Forward autocannon.
Yes.
Lateral rail
That is also the problem, Kelly, is that, like, if Master Chief truly thought that he was in the right,
All right.
and he was willing to fight you over it, you have already lost. The game is over. You do not win that battle.
Right home. You know that, right?
It'll be okay.
There is no way in hell you defeat the Master Chief. He is that good.
Contact. Didact dead ahead.
How do we get inside those shields?
Marking 2 of the larger facilities on your HUD. They're acting as traffic control for resources moving to and from the satellite. If we disrupt their communications, I can forge an override code and convince it to lower those defenses.
Alright. So I guess we're doing this like they did in Reach. Yeah, we can fly a pelican. We're doing it. Though I think I have to land. Where is the landing pad? Oh. Bye, pelican.
Contact. Didact dead ahead.
How do we get inside those shields?
Marking 2 of the larger facilities on your HUD. They're acting as traffic control for resources moving to and from the satellite. If we disrupt their communications...
That's funny. You can just jump out. I'm trying to forward what all the buttons for this vehicle do.
Didact dead ahead.
How do we get
This is a
inside those
longer
shields?
mission. Okay, so we...
Marking 2 of the larger facilities on your HUD.
How far are we in the game,
They're
Cody? Do
acting
you
as
know?
Traffic control for resources moving to and from the satellite.
Because if we can
disrupt
finish
their
within an hour, I
communications,
might just keep going.
Forge an override code and convince it to
But
lower
if we are
those
not,
defenses.
if this is going to be longer than 1 hour, we should probably stop for tonight. Once we get to the next checkpoint. Okay, now then an hour. Okay, then we can do this. We can finish this off next week. Then that'll be fine. I'm dead. Okay, so I actually like.
Didact dead
It
ahead.
would be nice if they
How do we
gave
get
me
inside
a
those shields?
prompt for the
Marking
controls,
2 of the larger facilities on your HUD.
particularly the weapons.
They're acting as traffic control for resources moving to and from the satellite.
Cool, they'll be to
If we
lower it.
disrupt their communications, I can forge an override code and convince it to lower those defenses.
Jesus Christ. I guess we're not ignoring these guys like I really would like to. I don't want to fight them. I just want to keep going.
Didact dead ahead.
How do
But
we
I
get
guess I
inside
have
those
to.
shields?
Marking 2 of the larger facilities on your HUD. They're acting as traffic control for resources moving to and from the satellite. If we disrupt their
Do
communication,
we have any other weapons in this machine besides the gun?
To lower those defenses.
Like, I was expecting rockets of some kind. Okay. That's not a rocket, but it'll do. Step up and I'll knock you down. Alright, and down. We'll lower down into this platform. Alright, so...
Directing traffic to the Didact satellite through a carrier wave generator located somewhere inside. Of course, if Infinity wasn't on its way back to Earth, locating and disabling it would be trivial.
We can handle it.
That's hardly the point, is it? I found the carrier wave generator.
Cortana getting
It's on
testy.
the opposite end of this chamber. We can use this gondola to cross to the other side. Find the activation switch.
Cortana getting testy with as she degrades.
To take a page out of our old playbook, I'm going to tune your shields to emit an EMP at the same frequency as the communication network. All you'll need to do to trigger it is to make physical contact with the carrier wave generator.
Okay. Thank you, lady in helmet, who is definitely not going or losing your mind. A binary rifle. I like my guns better than I like the Promethean guns.
Taking fire, starboard side.
Why are we stopping?
Stopping. They've overridden the gondola controls.
Light up the override.
Guess we're fighting then.
Cortana, the override.
Here.
Oh, they're above me. You want some? Well, I will provide you your fill of bullets. This is a good gun. Feeling powerful. Looks like shoots up ammo like no one's business, but that's kind of what these kinds of weapons do. There we go.
Okay, Okay, the lockout has been released, but
I could see why that would be good against Prometheans. Though at this point we've already used it up. Please stop doing that. Please stop. Alright, if you want to fight me, I will accept your challenge. Oh, Needle does some work! But it's running low on ammo. Although, if I'm being honest, rather have a Needler than a fucking Suppressor. So, guess we'll just pray that I get more ammo later, because that weapon kind of sucks and this one doesn't. What is shooting at me? Oh, you're shooting at me. Alright then.
okay, start us back up.
Right. Light rifle. Save our AI girlfriend. We will. He probably will. Not sure how much longer we're gonna go. I'm basically like at this point I'm checking out when we get to the next checkpoint.
They're not gonna make this easy, are they?
Sure aren't. I do not like the suppressor, but I've got a lot of ammo for it, so I guess that's what we're using.
We've got another squad moving to override the transport controls.
Is that why is the reason why the Promethean weapons all like just human weapons but worse? Because the Prometheans themselves are just humans but worse? Oh wow.
Power this crate back up. We're just about to the carrier wave.
That'd be almost smart if it wasn't so horrible to play with these weapons. Futuristic ancient human weapons. Yeah, pretty much. Question mark. These dogs are annoying. Seriously. Alright, let's fight. Bring it on.
On the platform. That's the carrier wave generator. Enter the carrier field to trigger the CCME.
These fucking floating things are annoying to kill. Because they move in such erratic patterns. Are you fucking serious? Where'd that wall come from? Stand still so I can kill you! Thank you. Okay.
Give it a second.
The others scatter like embers over sand. And yet the librarian's
Well done. All communications from this tower.
Those are the fucking flying guys that I can't fucking dodge. Or shoot. These enemies actually suck to fight. This gun sucks. Good to know. All of these guns suck. Okay. Now we can proceed, I guess. Alright, that's a checkpoint done. I have checkpoints between that and when I said we were going to stop, but this is actually a good place to call it for today. Let's see how far we are in the game in terms of missions before we close the stream. 6 out of 10. Okay. So we're on mission 7. So there should be 3 more after this. Fingers crossed. Even if you have to go late next time, I do want to get finished next week so that the week after we can start Resident Evil 8. Because I do want to play that on here. I want to play that on stream. That is my goal. I've talked to some of my friends from the other Resident Evil runs, and we should be good to do it together. So that will be the plan. Is next week on Sunday we will finish off Halo 4, and the week after that we will start Lady Dimitrescu's face-sitting extravaganza. Oh, and that's been that vlog cutscene? Okay, that makes things a little simpler. That means I have 3 missions to do. Even though this one's kind of long. So that will be the plan. But until then, I will probably do more hit. On Wednesday, we'll do more Hitman. Finish out the Pride escalation, and not sure what we'll do after that, but there'll be something to do, I'm sure. And then, yeah, we'll finish Halo 4 next week. So until then, take care, and I will see you all next time. I am Brandon Carey. Have a good night. Remember to wear your mask still. Even if the CDC says not to, you should probably still wear your mask for a little bit longer. Social distance. Wash your hands. Get vaccinated. And most of you lovelies are already vaccinated, but if you haven't and are able to, please go get vaccinated. Remember that Black Lives Matter, Trans Lives Matter, and all lives cannot matter until Black and Trans Lives Matter. Have a great evening, and I will see you next time.